Hi, lovers. So, you already know if sex is the topic and pleasure is the goal. This is the place to be. You're welcome to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says, and I am your pleasure coach. So, today I'm going to be talking about something that is become so common, it is the norm. It's almost like the norm already. And I'm talking about faking orgasms. So before you go we know that it's a bit difficult for men to fake orgasms because their orgasm is tied to their ejaculation. So it's almost impossible for a man to fake an orgasm. But that's not to say that men don't fake orgasms. But today I'm talking about the female gender. Women faking orgasms. I hear a lot about this almost on a daily basis. Women faking orgasms. So why are women faking orgasms? Is it a problem of the women or a problem of the men? So I have a few ideas. So let me start by saying that, I know a lot of women feel like they are not entitled to their own pleasure. This is something that has to change. Where sex is concerned, the pleasure should not just be to the man. A woman is entitled to her own pleasure as well. I know some women, or most women, or society has made it to seem like, okay, where sex is involved, when a man and woman are having sex, the pleasure is usually to the man. Okay, it's about the man coming and all that. But women have a right to their pleasure as well. So as much as a woman wants to give her partner pleasure, she also has the right to receive pleasure and get pleasure. So now we are talking about orgasms. That is one reason why some women don't why they fake orgasms, because they feel like, it's a man thing. Okay, I'm just here to pleasure my man, so let him just have his pleasure, and they fake orgasms. That's one reason. Another reason is the fact that some men don't do it right. They don't get it right. They don't know how a woman's body works, and then the woman not wanting to tell the man, maybe out of shame, embarrassment, or not wanting the man to feel like, oh, he's not man enough and all that, just to boost the man's ego. The woman will fake an orgasm just to make the man feel like, oh yeah, I've done something good, and then he can then come. So another reason why some women will fake an orgasm is because it takes them a longer time to get to the climax. And most men are not patient for this kind of thing. Most women don't orgasm by penetration alone. They need extra stimulation of the clitoris, and because they already know their body and they know that it takes time for them to reach an orgasm, and then the man may not have the patience, they just fake an orgasm to get the ordeal over with. So one other reason why a woman will fake orgasm is if she's not enjoying the sexual experience. I mean, why prolong something if you're not having fun? So most times the woman will just pretend to have an orgasm so as to end that process. Some women don't know how their body works, and they don't know what it takes, to have an orgasm. But they just know that, once you have sex, you're supposed to have an orgasm. But they do not know what an orgasm is. So for that reason, they just fake an orgasm to make their partner feel good, and to make them not feel less of themselves. They just fake an orgasm and go with it. Like I mentioned earlier, most women do not orgasm by penetration alone. And some women know this. They know that they can't come to an orgasm through penetration alone. But they are ashamed to tell their partner that, I need extra stimulation, I need you to touch me here and all that for me to come. So instead of telling their partner, they just fake an orgasm and that's it. And their partner thinks, I've pleasured my partner. Meanwhile, it's not the case. It's a fake orgasm. So another shocking reason really why some women fake orgasms is because it actually turns them on. Yeah, that's funny, but it is true. Some women are turned on by the prospect of faking an orgasm. I think the fact that they fake an orgasm, turns them on, and that makes them have proper orgasms. I wouldn't know, but I do know that some women fake orgasms because it turns them on. And lastly, some women will fake an orgasm because they are afraid of letting go. They are afraid of reaching that peak. They are self-conscious about how their body works or how they are going to react and all that. So because of that, they would rather just fake an orgasm and be done with the sexual experience. But that's just them cutting themselves short, and just not enjoying the fullness of the sexual pleasure. So, having pointed out all these reasons, I find none that is good enough for a woman to fake orgasm. Because if you are faking orgasm, you are just cheating yourself. Why deny yourself the pleasure? Then why go through sex in the first place? Everybody is entitled to pleasure. Just as a man is entitled to pleasure, a woman is entitled to pleasure. And I must say for the men folk that it's quite easy for you guys to reach an orgasm and come, and ejaculate and all that. But sometimes it's not that easy for the women. So men should be more patient to, to make their women come, to give their women pleasure. And it's a discussion that couples should have, whether you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage. You should have that discussion about sex. You should know what pleases your partner, what gives your partner pleasure, what makes your partner come, and all that, for the man and for the woman. So there is no case of, oh, one person is coming and one person is not coming, or one person is coming before the other and the other person is not interested. Because I've heard that too. Sometimes the men just come and they leave their partners hanging whether they come or not. It should not be the case. Everybody is entitled to pleasure, and everybody should have pleasure where sex is concerned. So if you have enjoyed this video, why don't you click the like button and also subscribe so that you can get notifications for our future videos, and I'll be seeing you.